Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to another Fritzy Faves, Fails, and Muzz, where we're going to talk about things that I purchased or used over the month that I found that I either really loved it was horrible, or But before we do that, I want to say Happy Resurrection Day to all my brothers and sisters out there. It's a time to rejoice for sure. He has risen. Recently, I told you guys that my love for Max Soar is back. With a vengeance, okay? It's like, I don't want to wear anything but my Max Soar. I even put this in my purse. I keep wearing this nonstop. Well, I lost it. So I had to go buy it again. And then it showed back up. So now I have the new one and the one that I just got not that long ago. But the reason that I'm telling you this is because I picked up another Max Soar. I used to have Max Soar lipstick a long time ago. And then, you know, just like the lip liner, for some reason, I started moving on to other things. And actually, the lip liner, it was that the lip liner got sold out. By the time they got it back in stock, I had already moved on. But you can tell by looking at the back of my hand that the liner Soar is just a shade darker than the lipstick. And that's how a lot of people like to do things. So naturally, Mac knows that these two pair together quite nicely. I guess I just basically wanted everybody who was really worried to know that I found my Mac Soar. All right, so Jones Road reached out to me on Instagram and then not requiring a review. But I want to go ahead and tell you because several of you asked me to do this. You asked me to review the Miracle Balm. Actually, I think you wanted me to also review that foundation. But when that foundation came out, I just knew. I wasn't going to like that foundation. And you know what? Here's the thing. I'm on some PR lists now. Thank you, Jones Road, if you're watching, for sending this to me. But I'm not a big enough channel and I don't make enough money to review everything that I should. And when you guys see me with a bunch of new makeup and stuff, it's because one of you or more than one of you has sent, with that PayPal link below, has sent me the money to do it and said, go buy, some of you are specific and say, go buy luxury makeup, go buy, you know, high-end makeup, go buy this or whatever, because you know that I only make like $20 per video. Now that won't even buy one of these products, right? I mean, these are what, $48 or something a piece? $38. So unless a brand like Jones Road sends it to me to review, or one of you sent me the money and said, go wild, I'm probably not going to be able to. So I just want to put that out there because sometimes people are like, and I get why you think that. You see me on here, I got to do this, I got to do that. And you'll be like, oh, she's got money. Can you review this? Probably not. Not if they don't send it to me. Okay, so they sent this to me, but they didn't require me to do anything. They just wanted to see if I would like it. And I got some things to say. Let me talk to you about it. So this one here is flushed. To me, these have a strong smell. It seems like I smell ginger or something when I open these. So it smells kind of medicine-y to me. They come with this wax seal, okay? So if you do that, actually, I think you can pick up product. But what the seal is wax. You're supposed to push on it and break the seal, and then you can get some of this. Now, they sent me their brush. And with the brush, I think this works perfectly. You just break the seal, and then do this. And as you can see, it's picking it up very nicely. So this one here is flushed. And I'm just going to do that so you can see. It is just a hint of color. And you can see what? A lot of oil. So I'm going to say if you are dry-skinned, and a lot of older women are, this will work out perfect for them. I'll show you this one here. This is Dusty Rose. See, flushed and Dusty Rose. Now it does actually show up better on your face, but let me just tell you, if you're oily skinned, don't bother here. You're going to hate this product. If you're dry skinned, you'll probably love this product. And if you're like me, you're going to be on the fence because I am normal and lean a little bit, tiny bit dry in the winter time, not the summertime. I can't get past the smell. That's the big thing for me, is the smell and the way it feels on my skin. Now, it does look beautiful. like say I put on some sunscreen or, you know, just a tinted moisturizer, and then I put this on my cheeks and powdered it down, okay? Because I can't stand the feel of it. But even with the powder there, the feel of it on my skin is gross. I think it's gross. But for the right woman, I would say that this would be the definition of no makeup makeup. Okay, these Miracle Balms, that's exactly what that's what I'm gonna say they are. These are a 10 for no makeup makeup for the dry-skinned woman. Dry-skinned women are gonna love this product. For me, not so much. Now, you know me, the brush queen. No, self-proclaimed here. Nobody said that I knew everything there was to know about brushes. I like this brush. I'm going to clean it up. I really like it. I love Lisa Eldridge. You guys know I love Lisa Eldridge, but this mascara is too expensive if you ask me for what it is. This is Lisa Eldridge's Kitten Lash. It has this bristle curved wand on it so that you can do your lashes and bring them up. But for me, this doesn't perform any better than any other mascara that I have, including drugstore mascaras. And so I have to give a meh to this. I won't purchase it again. I do love Lisa and I love her products. And I'm not saying I don't like this mascara. It's okay. That's the problem. It's way too expensive to just be okay. Maybelline has some that I think are just as good as this. I don't even think it rivals Lancome mascara. I'm so sorry. I know that some of you who are diehard Lisa Eldridge, and truly, I love Lisa, okay? I know you probably want to smack me for saying that, but it's just an okay mascara with a super expensive price. This is a headset. Awesome. Like my son's gaming headset. It lays flat. Other earphones that I have, they just stay like this. I wanted to get a headset that I could come in here and edit on, because one day I was trying to edit a video and I could not hear myself think. They were cutting down trees over here, they were doing a roof, and my husband has a TV up, and there's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on, and I could not hear in the video I was editing whether or not you guys were going to hear a bunch of background and stuff. And what I've been doing for voiceovers is like using this app that Mel told me about, that she used to do sound. So I can sit here and I can like talk like this to do a voiceover for the video. Then I have to transfer it from here to there and then pull it in. And I really kind of want to just use Final Cut Pro's voiceover thing. But to do that, I need a better mic than I have on board the iMac, okay? So I need a microphone that I can talk into, and I thought, well, you know, it's time for a new headset, because the headset I currently have is by Skull Candy, which I really like, but I've had it so long. It is so old. It doesn't plug into the phone. It doesn't charge very well. The rubber on the outside is peeling off, and, you know, it's just time, okay? So those are on the treadmill. For if you want to use them there and you're using the treadmill, more power to you. Okay, but I wanted a new headset, and this one is very nice, and it didn't cost very much. I like that it goes on my ear like that. The Skull Candies, they go around my ear. So when I've had them on for a little bit, they tend to hurt my ears. These don't cup around the ear. They just go over the ear. And I was concerned that with that, everyone around me could hear my music. But Shy Guy and my son both said, you can hear it a little bit, but not a lot. And I thought, great. The microphone is really good for talking on the phone, even while you're doing dishes. So you guys know the earbuds that I had. I talked to you about those, I don't know, maybe a year ago. Those are great, but when I'm talking to somebody on the telephone, especially my mom, she'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Complaining that she can hear everything I'm doing louder than what I'm talking. So I'm like, the whole purpose of me calling you with these in is so that I can multitask, do the dishes, and talk to you at the same time. I don't want to have to sit down and talk on the phone. I'm happy to say I called her on the phone, and I was running the water in the kitchen, and I was cleaning up in there, and I said, how do I sound? And she said, you sound fine. And I go, oh, okay, so you're not getting a bunch of feedback? No. Very nice. So you can put this up like this, or you can put it down like this. So if you are a YouTuber like me and you want to edit, okay, you can use these to do that. You can use them, you know, put this up and just use them to listen to music if you want. Or if you have a business where you're constantly, I mean, I got used to doing this when I worked, you know, outside of YouTube, talking on the phone constantly, freed up everything to have a headset. So this is a really nice one by Vaughn's Tech. Doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Comes with a cable, of course, that you can recharge, but I really like this so that I can lay them flat on the desk. And then I got something else to listen to my music on. So like when I'm taking walks or stuff like that, I got some Beats. Oh my goodness, that's not cheap, is it? No, it isn't. I really wanted these and I got them for my birthday. So I didn't have to buy them. I got the same kind that my son has. Now, I don't know, one of you techie people out there let me know. Does Apple own Beats? You're right, I should know this for myself. Apple does own Beats since 2014 because he has an Android phone and he has an app. I opened these up and as soon as I took one out, my iPhone picked it right up and did everything. Of course, now it was annoying because Apple was doing that thing where they want to tell me how loud I can play my music. So we had to tell Apple where to stick it so that I can listen to it at the level I want. But these are really good noise canceling. Really love my Beats. And I think that this is going to be good because my son has had his a while and I've gone through 2 of the cheaper ones, which I love those too, you know, but they last about a year and a half, and then because they're so inexpensive, they just won't hold a charge anymore. But my son's had his a while, so that's why I felt confident going ahead and ponying up. And I don't know, I got them on sale or something, because these were just $100, not $300. So maybe they're like a second generation or something, but I really am enjoying the sound of my Beats. Shy Guy knows that I love handbags, and I just showed you my Teddy Blake, and this one is bigger than the Teddy Blake. Hang on. Let me get my Teddy Blake so that you can see, because I just showed you that and how little it is, and I like it because it's that little. But I don't like a huge handbag, but, you know, this one is just a step up, I think, from the Teddy Blake. Teddy Blake is making out like a bandit here, aren't they? Because this video's not got the sponsored thing in it. The other one did. I think their sale might still be on today. But anyway, so here's my Teddy Blake. Love this because, like you guys know, because I keep telling you how small this bag is. But, you know, this one here I can take a little bit more in. See, it's not that much bigger, right, than my Teddy Blake. But it is just enough bigger that I can also get my sunglasses and stuff in it. But anyway, Shy Guy got me this for my birthday. It's my Kate Spade bag, and it zips up with all that in there. It's not real heavy because it's a crossbody, but it's got 2 pockets on the outside that I don't really, I mean, I put my keys in this one, but I don't have anything to put in the outside pockets. This is my first Kate Spade bag, and I really like this, okay? I think it's well made. Only thing I would change is that I'd like it to have gold feet on the bottom, so when I set it down, but, you know, it's not a big deal. These days, I typically don't put my purse on the ground because I don't want somebody to steal it, but anyway, there you go. I like my Kate Spade. Okay, now I'm going to bring up that whole ridiculous Stanley Cup, Awala Cup thing again. I think last month I told you about the whole Stanley Cup thing, and I had to take it back. It leaked, right? Okay, well, my high school BFF, she's been with me while I've been looking at this stuff. I mean, we've been over at the TJ Maxx and looking at off-brand ones and stuff. And so, you know, she knows that I've been looking for one of these. She probably didn't even know that I got a Stanley and took it back. But anyway, she got me this Stanley. And of course, I've got the Owala. But this works out perfectly because now I can point out to you the differences because I have them both here. Some of you are probably going, I wouldn't pay that much money for any freaking mug. Okay, I get it. I will drink out of this if this is in the dishwasher. For me, the Stanley is not as good as the Owala 40 ounce. Let me point out to you why. First of all, can we see the difference in the straws? The Owala is like a normal size straw. This is more comfortable. Now, both of them seem to keep the drink the same amount of coldness. But this, I don't like this whole situation. That thing, I don't like that. I like this situation where you do that, okay, and then close it off. Now that I've got it that way, I don't know if you can see. I don't want to spill any water because there's cold water in both. the hole size here, the drink hole size, is smaller than the drink hole size here. If you get a drink out of this in the middle of the night, I promise you, you're gonna... I like drowned myself with this. It's a big drink. Okay? I wasn't allowed to drink through a straw when they pulled my tooth. That's how I know. I make a mess of everything drinking from that. Okay, let's look at the lids. The lid of the Owala mug I'm able to take off very easily. I have yet to get this off without Shy Guy's help. I can't get a grip on it. I can't take the lid off, and it's not even on there that tight. But I have arthritis right here. With this, I can do that with my right hand. There's a grip up here that I can grab it and do that with. So I really like that. So for me, I'm going to tell you, if you're going to invest, and it is an investment, but you know, like I said, it will be with me for years and years. If you're going to invest in one of these, I would go for the Owala. On to kitchen gadgets. Do you guys know what this is? Do you know what it is now? It's a can opener. It's a can opener that sits on top of the can and it goes around. So you can put this in a drawer. Now, it does run on batteries. I wish it was chargeable, but my mom got this for Christmas from my nephew. And I went, I want that. And so she got it for me for my birthday. And when this opens the can, unlike my can opener that was on the countertop, when it cuts off the lid, it's sharp, right? You could cut yourself on the lid, but the way this does it, it like somehow goes around the edge. So when it cuts it, it like takes the top off. And so you can't cut yourself. You just set this on top of the can and press the button and it goes around. Well, looky what we have here. We have something else collapsible. Collapsible things are nice because you can store them easily. And I've showed you my collapsible drainer, my collapsible steamer, my collapsible salad spinner. Well, I bet you're not going to guess what this is. I keep telling you guys I have this obsession with him. For some reason, I don't know why. I must be lacking in something. I keep eating popcorn to the point that I will actually not eat regular food so I can have popcorn. Here's the thing. I've been doing this since before Daddy passed away because I remember telling Daddy in the kitchen that I confessed to him that I've been eating popcorn every night. And in this particular way, I have been taking microwave popcorn, putting it in a bowl. Don't go, oh, because I know you're gonna. Pouring a tablespoon of butter, melted butter on top of that. Okay, that's a lie. I actually measured what I was doing last night. It's a tablespoon and a half. And then on top of that, I've been putting Parmesan cheese. That's really bad for you. And I do that every night. Anyway, and I would tell the doctor, you know, and she's like, the popcorn's not so bad. It's the butter and stuff that you're pouring all over it. Suffice it to say that I've determined that if I've been doing this for better than 3 years every single night, having popcorn, I mean, I'll slack my dinner. I'm telling you, I'll cut my dinner in half so I can do this. You would think it was ice cream or something. I've done it this long. I'm probably not going to stop doing it, so I should probably find a better way to do it. So what I did was I went and I found Amish white tender popcorn and I bought that, and then I thought, you're just gonna have to pop it every night. But I know what's gonna happen. I won't do it. I'll get lazy. So I will go back to the microwave popcorn, and I'm really trying to get away from doing that. So one day I was here, you know, just working, and my son sent me a link after you've expanded it because it's collapsed right now. And this is the perfect size. You can do it like this, where you take the lid and you put the popcorn in here and then pour it in there. Or there's a little indent there. And you can just pour the popcorn in there. That holds about 4 tablespoons of the tender white. So that's small popcorn. Then I spritz it with olive oil. And then I put the lid on it and put it in there for as long as you do your microwave popcorn. And then you got your bowl of popcorn. You can either transfer that into something else or eat it right in here. I learned so much stuff from you guys. I really do. I love it. I mean, I tell you things, but then you guys tell me things. So I thought I was the cat's meow. Okay, so I told you guys last month about my foot bath and how I'm giving myself pedicures and I got this terracotta puma stone and I'm just thinking I'm all that. And then a couple of you told me about glass files. I feel like an idiot that I didn't know about this. I mean, my mom, a long time ago, I remember my mom had a glass nail file, but boy, did I underestimate one of these. So I didn't know which brand to get, so I just got Dr. Scholl's. And when I took it out of the package, I touched it and I went, oh, that's gonna cut me. I know that's gonna cut me. So I was very, very cautious. No, it doesn't cut you at all. And after using this, I'm like, why do I need to do the pedicure? Because this little doodad right here pretty much does it all by itself. Wet or dry, my heels have never been better than they are just using this glass file. And if you're not the 90 other % who's not using this, you better try it, okay? You better try one of these doodads. This is fantastic. And I can't get over it. I can't get over it. For those of you who talked about this, thank you. I love it. It's got the handle on it. It's very comfortable in your hand. I mean, you would expect Dr. Scholl to give a little bit of thought to ergonomics, right? But this is very comfortable in the hand. Didn't cost an arm and a leg. Okay, last thing. Shout out to Little Bit if you're watching. Sissy, my favorite thing for the month of March is from my Sissy. I'm gonna cry. I'm probably gonna have to show you a picture, okay? Because this, even if I stand up, I can't show it to you in full. She had this handmade quilt made for me. And I want you to look at what we got here. Luck Strong. I turned wood into things. What's your superpower? Sawdust is man glitter. What this is made of is my daddy's t-shirts. So she had hers made first from some of them, okay? Her favorite of dad's shirts. And then she went on Facebook and she was like showing it off, trying to, get a rise out of me. But I don't go on Facebook, so... A month later, she's still waiting on me to say something and I never do. So she shows me and I'm like, that's just the coolest thing. And I was envious. Okay. Can't lie. I was envious of her quilt. And then for my birthday, we don't normally buy each other birthday presents, but for my birthday, she gave me this quilt. And this shirt here, I can still see Daddy wearing this. I used to crack up every time that he would wear this shirt. It says, there are 3 things you should know. 1, I'm not old. 2, crap, I forgot. What was I going to say? And 3, what was number 1? But, these are shirts that were my daddy's t-shirts, and they have been turned into a quilt. And I lay on the couch with Shy Guy every night, and I cuddle up with this. So it's my most favorite thing. All right, then, tell me below, what is your favorite thing this month? Do you have anything that we all need to know about? Do you have anything that we need to know that you hate? Because that's just as important. We don't want to buy crap, right? All right, you guys leave that below, and I'm going to let you know you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And that if you're not having a blessed day, the way that you get one is to go be a blessing to somebody else. And Lord willing, until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
I just wanted you to know so I could show off. So Jones Road reached out to me on Instagram and they were like, I laid on this wrong and it hurts when I move it. And I just bent it backwards. But I'm okay. Gosh darn it. Well, maybe you could drop one more dang thing. Well, good, Pete. I'm glad you're paying attention to that. How in the heck do these go in? Okay, well, it helps if you put the right one in the right hole, not the left one in the left hole. Or, no, whatever. I am the cat's meow. Meow! Do you have a cat? Okay? Bring it to the monitor. Okay? Ready? How about a dog? What's it doing? Is its ears going like this? And my feet are smooth. Right? They're smooth operator. Smooth operator. Yeah, it's doing a neutron dance. I'm just doing a neutron dance. Boy, I'm reaching way back there now. I can't remember how that goes. But you know how I do know what goes. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, how did you get away? Yeah, I walk like an Egyptian. Woo!